I've increased my sales 106% by doing these 10 things to reset my eBay store and Poshmark closet. Now, before we get into these 10 things, I do want to remind you to make sure that you know why your sales are down. If you do these things and you're not necessarily fixing the reason that your sales are down, they're not going to work nearly to the extent. I will link a playlist up here and videos on how to look at your eBay data, your eBay analytics, to really figure out what is jiving your sales or not jiving your sales and really what's going on. For me personally, I know exactly what it is. I took the summer off. If you follow my channel, you knew this. I have 3 children at home, and so I prepared drafts. So I prepared photos to send to my virtual assistant to be able to launch 8 drafts every single day, with exception, no, I still launched drafts, but I didn't ship for 1 week. I did actually go on vacation mode 1 week on eBay and came back to, I think, like $700 in sales. So I was launching drafts every day and I was shipping what sold every day. That was it. eBay likes to see more interaction than that. And then you also have the summer slowdown. So kids are back in school now, and I want to get my store back up to what it was. So I have started these 10. I had 8 and I added 2 more. So I have done these 10 things, and I'm going to show you, before you guys are just trusting that it worked, I'm going to show you how I know that it's working, where to look on eBay, and then share them with you. Wrong one. There we go. Let's move me up here. Actually, up here. How about up here? Is that good? I've had people in the past say they want me smaller and the screen bigger. So here we go. I am on, if you have an eBay store, you have access to this information. It's in my seller hub. I'm up here on performance, and then I'm down here on sales. It has some automatic filters for you because I've only been doing this for a week. I wanted to see, is it really working for a week? So I did the custom field. I compared custom to custom. I'm comparing 8 days to 8 days, the previous 8 days. Is this really actually working? And then if you scroll down here, you can see every single thing is actually up. My total sales are up 67.9%. So this week compared to the previous week, you guys are probably going to see this in a week or 2 after this date, just because I have to edit it and upload it, but it's still valid information. My net sales are up. So my net sales are up more than my total sales. And for those who aren't as familiar, I'm not going to get super into this. Like I said, I have videos on how to look at this. But my net sales are up more than my total sales because my selling costs are down, okay? So that's one reason. That's like less promoted listings, less fees, maybe my shipping costs are down, different reasons for that. My quantity sold, I'm selling 58% more than I sold the previous. My average sale price is up, and my sales via fixed prices is up. All of these are in the green, which is an absolutely fantastic thing that you want to see, and shows you that what I'm about to tell you is actually working. So let's get into what I have been doing. The first thing is going to be, I'm accepting all offers. And I know this business model does not work for everybody. I know it's hard for everybody to accept every single offer. I focus first on getting volume back. eBay likes volume and they like customer service. And if I can get to the volume that I want, I will then work on increasing my average sale price. My cost of goods is around $5. So yes, there may be some offers that I could get another $5, $10, $20 on, but in the long run, getting that volume back is going to benefit me in the long run to get that volume back and then work on increasing my average sale price. So this past week, I have accepted every single offer that has come in. That's a lie. I did counter one that did not accept, but I countered it because I had just listed it and the comps were like $75 and they offered me $10. But everything else I have accepted. There's been times when I probably could have sold the item for $40 and I accepted a $20. Getting that volume back, eBay will reward you for. I've also went in and either changed the price or ran a sale on my stale inventory, things that I have had for over a year and a half. I went through and ran either a 50% off sale or went in and changed things that I've had for like 2+ years to $5. I'm not making a ton of money, but eBay is going to start seeing I'm selling more items. They're going to start promoting my store as a whole, not just these older items. I know some people do auctions. do this to kind of increase it with auctions. I don't do that strictly because I forget to renew the auction. I don't do a lot of auctions. And so I'll run an auction and an item doesn't sell and then I have to go back and do it and manage it. So I don't do that, but I do go in and set prices to $5 or run a sale for 50% off. Edit and improve 5 listings a day. I'm going through, and I had my virtual assistants doing this all summer as well to kind of keep sales going. I was still bringing in $6,000 to $8,000 a month over the summer, even though I was not really working. So essentially passive income at that point. But edit and improve 5 listings a day. I go into my older inventory and say, hey, why isn't this selling? Can I use a different keyword? I've had this for 2 years. Are prices changing? Can I change the comp? Not only is this going to help older inventory sell, it is going to tell eBay that you are actively engaging in your store, trying to improve it and trying to fix things. They like to see sellers engage, using their tools and really being active in their store. They will promote your store and reward you essentially for doing that. I'm running weekly sales. Over the summer, I would set a sale for the month, just to kind of get some things going. And then it would last me, for the entire month. Actually, like 2.5 months, I did it for the whole summer, so I didn't have to think about it again. But now I'm back to running weekly sales. And the thing that the weekly sales does is it lets people know, hey, this is only on sale this week. You better buy it, right? When I have a sale for the entire month, yes, or the entire summer, it's using eBay's tools and people see a discount and on the filter, they can do it. But when they are seeing, hey, I better get this now, there's a little bit more urgency. I will link a video up here on how to run a sale. All of these things that I am talking about, I do have videos on my eBay tutorial playlist. If you want to know exactly how to do these things, always leave comments down below. Before we get into more, let me know what you guys do to reset your sales or to kind of get a little bump and increase in your sales. The next thing I did was increase my listings. Like I said, I went from 8 items a day over the summer. I was listing 12 items a day, I think in the spring, and I went down to 8 items a day. I have increased back up to 12 items a day. And I want to tell you how I figured this out and why I went to 12 items a day. I don't just pick a number. You have to have good quality items when you're listing. I have lots of videos on just doing more listings isn't what's going to reward you. Doing quality listings and items that are going to sell and being consistent. But you can see here, I did an Instagram reel. Let's see if I can't bring it up for you guys. I did an Instagram reel and it talks you guys through what exactly I did to figure out how many I'm selling. I have a goal of $100,000 a year. I have already sold 51,000. Like I said, this means that I need to get 48,000. This was at the beginning of August. I need to get around $9,500 a month. I have an average sale price of $33. That means I need to have 295 sales a month. Divide that by, on average, 30 days in a month. That means roughly 10 items a day I need to be selling. If you follow Chris at A Daily Refinement or you've been watching me, I use his Reseller Nirvana principle, which basically means getting to the point where you're listing the same amount as you're selling. It usually takes me a month or 2 to get to that point. So I want to be selling 10 items a day. That is why I am now listing 12, 13 items a day. I'm hoping by the end of the month, honestly, to get to 20 items a day, 5 days a week, and really just strictly take the weekend off. So that averages to roughly like 14.5 items a day. Now, the video that we just watched, it says I need to get to 10 items a day. However, it takes a month or 2 to get there. That is why I am listing more than I am selling currently, because I am not currently at Reseller Nirvana. If you take a peek over here at, I keep doing the wrong one, friends. If you take a peek over here at the Sarah Style Sales and Trends dashboard, if you're new to the channel, this is just a Google spreadsheet that I have for sale. You put your data in and you would have access to it. But this chart right here helps me manage my Reseller Nirvana. The darker color is how many items I've sold for the month. The lighter color is how many items I have listed for the month. Reseller Nirvana is going to have these on par. hopefully by the end of September, if I continue with my strategies, these are going to be on par. For what I sell, my sell-through rates, the items that I sell, it typically takes me 1 to 2 months to get back up to reseller nirvana once I have changed my listing habits, which, like I said, that is why I am listing more than I want to sell right now, strictly because I know I'm not at reseller nirvana just yet. So the next thing that I have done that has really helped increase those is, this is Poshmark, but I don't do it on eBay, but this is listing and relisting on Poshmark. I do use Posher VA. There is an affiliate link down below. It makes it really easy to do send offers, relist and delist. You can do closet clear out, sharing, lots of tools that make it really quick and easy to be able to do these things. So I do relist and delist on Poshmark every single day. I don't do this on eBay. It goes back and forth. Let me know what you guys have heard in the comments. I have heard that it is based off of how Google works. Google ranks you, and it takes months and months to get ranked on Google. And so if you take something off of eBay and you relist it, you have to start that Google process all over again, if that makes sense. So I really don't do it. And the other reason too is when I'm running sales, I run old inventory based off of the list date. So I know my older inventory based off of when it was listed. So if I take old items and relist it based off of how I do sales, I'm not really going to know if it's old inventory because it was just listed. I do use a SKU system. And so in theory, I know based off of looking at the SKU that, you know, lower SKU numbers are older inventory, higher SKU numbers are newer inventory. However, I have more than just the SKU number in my SKU field. Like I have things that I use for financial tracking, my cost of goods, stuff like that. And so when I sort, it doesn't sort by just the SKU number, so it makes it really difficult. Let me know if you guys end on eBay and what you've heard as well. But I do it on Posh, and it definitely helps because, you know, it goes to the top of the sharing, the algorithm of videos on that, on why it works. Sending coupons of previous buyers. I'm going to link a video up here on how to use coupons. There's various different ways. I use all of the ways. I do a public coupon, I send coupons to offers to watchers, and then I have previous buyers. They can get on my followers, subscribed list, or whatever it is. I talk about it in the video that I'm linking, but I sent an offer, said, hey, you have liked my stuff before. Here is a coupon, trying to get some repeat buyers. And as you can see in the, let's see, if we scroll down here, it worked. I got one more. It's 100%, right? It's 1 week, but I got one repeat buyer of it. I haven't actually, so full disclosure, I have not looked at if that came from the coupon or not. There is ways to look at that, and I do include it in the video when I talked about how to use the different coupon features on eBay. Running a listing report and doing the recommendations that eBay makes. I will link a video up here on how to run the listing report. It is one of the most useful, underused tools that eBay has. It's a lot. I'm not even going to lie. It is a lot, but the information in there is so useful. So definitely check out the video and walk you through how to use it. But I went through there, and I'm going to make a video, so make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Probably next week the video is going to come out of what came out of that listing report, but eBay's making these recommendations. They want you to be doing them. And even if you do the recommendation and then you get your volume back and you take the recommendation off, there's things in the listing report that they are comparing you to the top sellers in your categories and saying, hey, the top sellers are doing this, you should do that too. Right? So definitely run that. That has helped. A lot of things came out of that. So do make sure to subscribe, because I'll go a little bit more in detail into that in my next video. Resetting all your inventory. This is a simple going into eBay and clicking on all of your inventory. If you have more than 2,000 items, you may have to do this in batches. Going in and editing all of your inventory. I've heard that you don't even really have to edit anything. You just have to go in and edit and then save it. I typically will go in and edit and like update my handling and make sure that all my handling is what I want it to be. Make sure like things that I have across the board, make sure there's not been like little mistakes. I have a returns policy on some things, so I'll go in and change that, or my business day, or even change the price by 1% up or down. And then you can go in the next day and change it again if you're really concerned over that 1%. But I've heard numerous times that this definitely helps reset your closet, your store, and I've noticed it is the case for me as well. And then the last thing is provide good customer service. This is going to help repeat buyers. This is going to help people buy. If they ask you a question, respond quickly. Even if it's, hey, I'm not around my inventory, I'm going to be there this afternoon, I'll get back to you then, right? Providing that customer service. If someone files, I had someone who filed a return. They didn't file a return. They sent me a message and said, hey, this item, there was a flaw that wasn't disclosed. You know, what should I do? And it was a $15 item. I just provided them a refund, so I didn't get an item not as described. Yes, I lost $15, but actually it was from the bin, so I really lost $1 to not get an item as described. Hopefully this is a person that'll come back again. If you liked this video, YouTube thinks you would also like this video, I will link a playlist down here of eBay tutorials and how-tos. And then make sure to hit that subscribe button to see future videos on how to make money reselling on Poshmark and eBay.